I'm Matt Dijak, and this is the GLP Initial Reflection and Plan. I'll start with my cultural background. Ethnically, I'm Native American and Eastern European, but neither of those are very entwined into my culture background. I've always grown up in Catholic schools, and I've been Roman Catholic my entire life. Um, that's something my parents have just always done, and religion's a big part of my life, as well as education. Those two combined are my main cultural background. I think I'm a white male, upper middle class. I've always thought of myself as open minded and welcoming, and I've also played sports a lot in my life, golf, football, baseball, basketball. So always been active with sports, which is I think a big part of my culture as well as American culture. Both my parents went to college, and my dad works, but my mom stays at home. And so I feel like I've always grown up in kind of a traditional, old-fashioned style household. But since I'm the youngest of two, I have two older sisters, and since I'm the youngest kid, I feel like the rules are a lot more relaxed for me compared to them. I've always gone to small schools growing up. I had 280 kids in my entire high school. So I've always had more of a personalized education and a lot of FaceTime with the teachers, which I feel is pretty unique to you American kids. Um, so I'm curious to see how that compares to that of my GLP partner, who is from Eastern Europe, Romania. His name is Tudor, and I'm really curious to see how education compares in U.S. and in Romania and other parts of the world in Europe. Thing that I'm curious about is how he grew up and how other countries, like families, raise their kids. Because I've always grown up pretty traditional American, not too many rules, not very strict, and I kind of have the stereotype that in Romania they grow up with a lot of rules and it's pretty strict and more cutthroat type of style of raising their kids. So I'm very interested to see how that will go and what I can learn from him about Romania. So my plan for our interaction is to go out to dinner and just start a conversation pretty naturally about how we were raised and our cultural background and differences and his education growing up. I'm hoping this doesn't get awkward because like the past sometimes can be a touchy subject for some people. So I'm hoping it goes well. And I'm overall excited to do this and learn more about Eastern Europe.